As in the last class we have studied about capacitors and expression for capacitance of parallel plate capacitor. In general, capacitor is a system or a device consisting of two conductors separated by an insulated medium, or it is capable of storing the charge. Based on that, we are arranging the expression for capacitance of parallel plate capacitor. We get it as the expression C is equal to epsilon naught times of E divided by D. Therefore, the capacitance of parallel plate capacitor is directly proportional to the area of cross section, and capacitance of parallel plate capacitor is inversely proportional to the distance between the plates. The continuation of that derivation, the one more important 3-mark question, the effect of dielectric on capacitance. So for that, consider two parallel conductors. The two conductors with the surface charge density will be sigma as well as the minus sigma. The two conductors are separated by the distance is known to be d. Therefore, the surface charge density, the general equation sigma is equal to Q divided by A. The sigma will be surface charge density, Q will be the charge given to one of the conductor, and A be the area of cross sections. Based on that, the expression for the capacitance of parallel plate capacitor, in the last class we have proved that C is equal to epsilon naught times of A divided by D. Now, effect of dielectric on capacitance, when the medium between the two plates is in a vacuum or in air. When the medium between the two plates is in a vacuum or in air, the electric field E naught is equal to sigma divided by epsilon naught. That is studied in the last session or the last derivation, expression for the parallel plates capacitors. In general, if you have taken the one conductor, the electric field due to the surface charge density will be plus sigma, is expressed by sigma divided by 2 epsilon naught. Last class na derivationally term ana bardiddene. Plus, due to the one more conductor with the charge will be a minus q with the surface charge density, the electric field are in the same direction. That is the reason why that components are added up. Sigma divided by 2 epsilon naught, the one more electric field. Therefore, the resultant electric field E is equal to 2 sigma divided by 2 epsilon naught. Therefore, E is equal to sigma divided by epsilon naught. E same term ನಾನು ಬರಿತಾ ಇರುವಂಥದ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ E is equal to sigma divided by epsilon naught ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಏನು ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಆ ಸೇಮ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಕೇಳಿದರೆ when the medium between the plate is in a vacuum or in a free space, that is considered by an air medium, the electric field instead of E we are expressed by E naught. Therefore, E naught is equal to sigma divided by epsilon naught. The next term, the potential difference, field refers to. Potential difference is V naught is equal to E naught times of D is equal to, what is the value of E naught is equal to? E naught will be sigma divided by epsilon naught. The value of sigma is equal to Q by A. Therefore, the potential difference V naught is equal to Q times of D divided by epsilon naught times of E. Is it clear? In the last session, we have studied about the expression for parallel plate capacitor. We get it as C is equal to epsilon naught times A divided by D. When the two plate, now the condition when the two medium or when the medium between the two plate is in a vacuum or in air, the electric field E naught is equal to sigma divided by epsilon naught, and the potential difference V naught is equal to E naught times of D, where E naught is equal to sigma divided by epsilon naught, where sigma is equal to Q divided by A. That I substituted here. Therefore, what is the expression becomes? V naught is equal to Q times of D divided by epsilon naught times of A. Therefore, the capacitance C naught is equal to, in a free space or in a vacuum, in a free space or in a vacuum, capacitance C naught is equal to Q divided by V. The expression will be same, that is equal to epsilon naught times of A divided by D. A will be the area of each plate, dB is the distance between the two plates. Now the very important consideration, ಇಲ್ಲಿಯ ತನಕ ನಾನು ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಏನು ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ, that is the last class assumption, just free space ಅಥವಾ vacuum ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಈ ಡ್ಯೂರೇಷನ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಯಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. When if you are using the dielectric medium between the two plates, suppose we are placed the dielectric medium over here, ಈ ಎರಡು ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ ನಡುವೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಡೈಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. When the dielectric medium is or the dielectric medium is inserted between the two plates, because of the electric field, the inserting the electric field, all the charge carriers will be ಪೋಲರೈಸ್ಡ್. ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ, ಯಾವಾಗ ನೀವು ಡೈಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಮನ್ನು ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಮೀಡಿಯಮಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಪೋಲರೈಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. therefore that surface charge density here it is expressed by sigma p, here we are expressed by minus of sigma p. That sigma p refers to, the term sigma p refers to the surface charge density after the polarization. Actually ನಾವು term sigma ಅಂತ ಏನು ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೇವೆ, that is the surface charge density. That is the surface charge density for the two conductors. Here we are expressed by the term is known as sigma p, which means that the surface charge density after the polarization, p refers to the polarization. Therefore that sentence that I written over here, when a dielectric is inserted between the plates fully occupying the intervening medium or in a region, the dielectric is polarized by the electric field. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಡೈಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಪೋಲರೈಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. with the surface charge density will be, with the one phase with the surface charge density will be sigma p. The one more phase which is having the surface charge density will be minus sigma p. Hope you clear that. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೇನೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರೇಷನ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, we are placed by a dielectric medium in an external electric field. There is an electric field. Because of that electric field, the dielectric will be polarized. Dielectric ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ polarized ಆಗ್ತದೆ. That is the reason why the surface charge density of one of the face of the dielectric, in general ಒಂದು ನಾನು ಇದನ್ನು ಡೈಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಮ್ ಆಗಿ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ, ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಡೈಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಮ್ ಆಗಿ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ಡೈಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ, ವಿಚ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ದ ಟೂ ಫೇಸಸ್, ಎರಡು ಫೇಸಸ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಆ ಡೈಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಮ್ನ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡನ್ನು ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ರೀಸನ್ ವೈ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ದ ಡೈಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಪೋಲರೈಸ್ಡ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ ಪಿ ಆಸ್ ವೆಲ್ ಆಸ್ minus sigma p is because of the two types of charge carriers. Is it clear? Therefore that sigma p refers to the surface charge density after the polarization. That term that you are written over here, when the dielectric is inserted between the plates, when the dielectric is inserted between the plates fully occupying the intermediate region or the intervening region, the dielectric is polarized by the electric field. Thus, due to which the two surfaces of the dielectric will be charged with the surface charge densities are sigma p and minus sigma p. Is it clear? Now the electric field in the dielectric will be the internal electric field that flows. This electric field is considered as an internal electric field between the plates. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಯಾರು ಹಾಕಿ ನಾನು ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೇನೆ, that is an internal electric field, that directions that are indicating from negative to the positive. Therefore in general the electric field in the dielectric will be E is equal to sigma minus of sigma p divided by epsilon naught. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಈ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬರೆದಿರಬಹುದು? ಇನ್ ಜನರಲ್ ದ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದ ಟೂ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಪ್ರೆಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಡೈಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಮ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ರಿಟನ್ ಬೈ E is equal to sigma divided by epsilon naught. When the dielectric is placed, the medium on the dielectric is placed, because of the electric field the dielectric will be polarized. Therefore there is a difference in the electric field is because of the dielectric medium. Is it clear? Therefore that is expressed by E is equal to sigma divided by epsilon naught minus of sigma p minus of epsilon naught. Therefore that will be sigma minus of sigma p divided by epsilon naught. That term that are written over here. Therefore the potential difference between the plate is V is equal to E times of D, that is equal to, what is the electric field? E is equal to sigma minus of sigma p divided by epsilon naught. In general ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, as we are placing the dielectric medium in the electric field, there is an electric field that are over the or induced dipole moment over the dielectric that you already studied over the polar dielectric and the non-polar dielectric. ಯಾವಾಗ ನೀವು ಡೈಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಇಂಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಡೈಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೀವು ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಆ ಡೈಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಅನ್ನು ಅಥವಾ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕ್ಯಾರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಏನಾಗ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಇಂದ ಏನಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ದರ್ ಇಸ್ ಅನ್ ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಡೈಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ರೀಸನ್ ವೈ ದಟ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡಿಂದ ಡೈಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಕಿಂದ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರುವಂಥ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ನ ನಡುವಿನ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ, ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಬೈ E is equal to sigma minus of sigma p divided by epsilon naught. Therefore the potential difference between the plate is, because of the electric field we are written by the term is called as a potential difference between the plate. V is equal to E times of D. What is the value of E is equal to now? Sigma minus of sigma p divided by epsilon naught, that I written over here, times of D. Therefore V is equal to sigma minus of sigma p divided by epsilon naught times of D. Is it clear? This is the difference between when the two plates are separated by an air medium. When the two plates are separated by an air medium, the potential is expressed by this term. Nodi, ಯಾವಾಗ ಎರಡು ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ಸ್ನ ನಡುವೆ ಏರ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದಿದೆ ಅಥವಾ ಫ್ರೀ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಯೂಮ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದಿದೆ, ದ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ವಿ ನಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಕ್ಯೂ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಬೈ ಎಪ್ಸಿಲಾನ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇ. When the two plates are separated by an insulated medium, that is called as a dielectric medium. Because of the dielectric field, the potential is written by the term is known as a V. V is equal to sigma minus of sigma p divided by epsilon naught times of d, where sigma is the surface charge density, sigma p with the surface charge density after the polarization of the dielectric, divided by epsilon naught is the permittivity. In general, d is the distance. For a linear dielectrics, very important consideration, for a linear dielectric, sigma p, which means surface charge density after the polarization for the dielectric, is directly proportional to the electric field. Sigma p is directly proportional to the electric field. Sigma p ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಏನಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ electric field E naught ಗೆ ಏನಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ directly proportional. That E naught is directly proportional to the term is known as sigma. Surface charge density is directly proportional to the electric field, and that electric field is directly proportional to sigma. The reason is that electric field is directly proportional to the charge given to any one of the conductor. That is the reason. That same term that are taken over here. Therefore, E naught is directly proportional to sigma. That term that are written over here. Nodi, ee derivation starting alli bardidiri. Therefore, sigma p is directly proportional to E naught. That is directly proportional to sigma. Now, the change in surface charge density, sigma minus of sigma p, is directly proportional to the sigma, that is surface charge density, is directly proportional to sigma divided by sigma minus of sigma p. That indicates that the resultant surface charge density or the net surface charge density divided by the sigma minus sigma p, this equation indicating the relative surface charge density, sigma divided by sigma minus of sigma p. Is it clear? Sigma divided by sigma minus of sigma p, that are indicating the relative surface charge density. Because of the electric field, we are having the surface charge density will be sigma. When the dielectric medium is placed between the two plates, the surface charge density will be sigma p. But there is a difference between the electric field in case of the electric field in case of between the two plates as well as the dielectric. That is the reason why that term is expressed by relative surface charge density, that is expressed by sigma divided by sigma minus of sigma p is equal to k, where k is known to be a constant, proportionality constant. Therefore, by rearrange the equation, sigma minus of sigma p is equal to, just rearrange this equation. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ equation ಅನ್ನು just rearrange ಮಾಡಿ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೇನೆ. Therefore, or sigma minus of sigma p is equal to sigma by k, and that term that is multiplied over here. ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಂಥ ಟರ್ಮನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ ಪಿ ನಾವು, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಸಿಗ್ಮಾ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಬೈ ಕೆ. The rest of the term is as usual. Sigma minus of sigma p is written by sigma by k times of d divided by epsilon naught. That term that are written over here. Therefore, V is equal to, in the place of sigma minus sigma p, we are written by the term is known as a sigma divided by epsilon naught times of k times of d. Sigma by k is because of sigma divided by sigma minus of sigma p is equal to, what about sigma is equal to? Sigma is equal to surface charge density, that is expressed by sigma is equal to q divided by a. Therefore, V is equal to q times of d divided by epsilon naught times of a into k. Now, the capacitance C of the capacitors, we are getting the potential. ಈ equation ನಮಗೆ ಏನನ್ನ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಶನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತದೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, potential difference between the two plates when the dielectric medium is introduced between the plates. When the dielectric medium is in a free space or in a vacuum, what is the term? Q times of d divided by epsilon naught. ನಿಮಗೆ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಎರಡು ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ಸ್ನ ನಡುವೆ ನಾವು ಏರ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ಅಥವಾ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಯೂಮ್ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಬೈ ವಿ ನಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಕ್ಯೂ ಡಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಬೈ ಎಪ್ಸಿಲಾನ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗೆ. ವೆನ್ ದ ಟೂ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದ ಡೈಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್, ಈ ಎರಡು ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ ನಡುವೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ನೀವು ಡೈಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ, ದ ಟರ್ಮ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಕ್ಯೂ ಡಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಬೈ ಎಪ್ಸಿಲಾನ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಇಂಟು ಕೆ. Here it is the one extra term that k is called as a dielectric constant. ನೋಡಿ, ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಡೈಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಇಂದಾಗ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಇದೆ, ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಟರ್ಮ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ದಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋನ್ ಟು ಬಿನ್ ಎ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರಪೋರ್ಷನಾಲಿಟಿ. ದಟ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ನೋನ್ ಟು ಬಿನ್ ಎ dielectric constant for the linear dielectrics. That term that are written over here. Therefore, what is the value of potential difference between the two plates in the case of or in the presence of dielectric medium? V is equal to q times of d divided by epsilon naught times of a into k. Therefore, the capacitance C of the capacitor with the dielectric between the plate is. The capacitance C of the capacitor with the dielectric between the plate is C is equal to Q by V is a general expression, is equal to Q is as usual. The value of V will be Q times of D divided by epsilon naught times of A into K, that I written over here. Therefore the term QQ gets cancels. C is equal to, by the equation, C is equal to epsilon naught times of A into K divided by D. Yes, in the last class we are arranging the expression for parallel plate capacitors separated by some insulated medium. We are getting the expression in terms of C is equal to epsilon naught times of A divided by K. ನೋಡಿ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಈ equation ಅನ್ನು ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಇದೆ, ದಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋನ್ ಟು ಬಿನ್ ಎ ಕೆ. ದಟ್ ಕೆ ಇಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಟೂ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ಸ್, ಇನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದ ಟೂ ಪ್ಲೇಟ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ದ ಮೀಡಿಯಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ as a dielectric. Therefore the one more important factor, what is that important factor? Capacitance of parallel plate capacitor is also directly proportional to the dielectric medium, or the capacitance of capacitor is also depends upon the parameter is called as a dielectric medium. Is it clear? Based on that we are arranging the expression. In the last class we are arranging the expression for C is equal to epsilon naught times of A divided by K. Divided by D. D is the distance. Here it is a term, one term extra. That term is known to be K, where K is known as a dielectric constant. Hope you clear that. The one more 3-mark important question for the board exam. Effect of dielectric on capacitance.